This segment of CoastLife is sponsored by the Parker Group.
Well, CoastLife, I'm sure you know by now that the Parker Group are one of our favorite teams to talk to when it comes to all things real estate because they just know so much. But we also love introducing you to so many of their impressive team members. We've got another top producer to introduce you to. Jen is joining us from the Parker Group, and Rachel, of course. Welcome, Jen. So what is your specialty within the Parker Group? Because we know that each of you guys tend to have one area of expertise, which is part of why when the all the brains team up, makes you guys so great at what you do.
Yeah. Well, I love working with people that are moving here from out of state that want to retire to the beach area.
Perfect. Well, there's a lot of those.
Oh yeah. So what does that look like? Someone reaches out to the Park Group. You're like, okay, this is my team. I'm gonna help them out. What kind of first steps do you take?
So I like to work with them because a lot of times they aren't able to travel here in person to tour homes frequently. So I work with them by doing virtual tours and video walkthroughs, trying to give them a sense of the home so that when they do make it here in person, we're able to kind of hone in and narrow down those specific properties that they want to see. So we start off with that and gathering information from them about like the lifestyle and stuff that they want, and just passing that information on to them.
Absolutely. Rachel, how do you see a team member like Jen really thrive within the Parker Group?
Thank you for giving me a chance to brag on Jen a little bit.
I know, you love to.
So I have a whole lot to say. So Jen is very humble, and as you can probably tell, but she is our broker at the Parker Group as well. So she has a wealth of experience, and we were just chatting this morning. She's been with us since 2018.
Nice.
So she's been with us since then. She has a license in both Delaware and Maryland, and she's our broker in both Delaware and Maryland. Wow. And so she brings a wealth of knowledge of this entire area, and as we always talk about, so many people are moving to Delaware from the surrounding states, and maybe they've come here on vacation, or they read online that it's good for a place to retire because of the tax structure, but they have no idea the difference between Milford, Milton, Millville, Millsboro.
Yes, all
just the mill towns
areas.
alone. Right. Jen has spent practically her whole life here, and knowing both the Maryland and Delaware side, she's really an expert in those coastal communities and what the feel is different between Lewis and Rehoboth or Bethany Beach or even Ocean City, Maryland. So I think what she brings is a really deep knowledge of this area, of real estate. And then the other thing that we all love about Jen in the office is she's just a very calming, friendly presence to have. And when you're moving, especially when you're moving between states, having someone like that is just like your gentle guide through the process, that understands everything, that can keep you calm when you're nervous is really helpful. So we appreciate that at the Parker Group in the office, but also her clients really appreciate that.
Yeah. Jen, how do you think that you kind of put clients at ease during some of the most stressful moments of your life? I mean, moving, especially I think when you're retiring and you don't really know what retirement looks like.
Right, yeah. Well, I have an easygoing personality and I'm a great listener, so I feel like that makes me approachable and easy to talk to with my clients, so they feel heard and understood. And I'm not pushy, and I like to guide and support them. So that makes them feel a little more comfortable too, as well.
And I like what you said earlier about you work with them on not just let's get a house that's in your budget, but you were like, what's your lifestyle like? Should we be near the state park? Should you be near the water? Closer to shopping? I love that. It's a very personalized experience, because if you're going to retire, planning probably be there the rest of your life, and Jen could put you in that perfect house.
That's right. Another thing that you had mentioned too, the sort of creating some of those digital tours. What are some of the other advantages? Because I know the Parker Group utilizes technology like that all the time. So what are some of the advantages to having that as an option when you're looking to buy?
It just makes it easier for them to be able to look at, so when they come here, we're not running around all over the place, looking at different places, maybe something that they don't like. So it makes it easier to narrow it down to those specific homes, so that when they come here, we're looking at just specific properties that they want to look, and we're not running around all over the place. And I gather information for them about the area and pass that on, and taking that into consideration helps them be able to find the perfect home that matches what they're looking for their lifestyles and their needs.
I'm already planning on calling you in however many years.
Yeah, right.
I know, ready to retire. Let me get your number, Jen. Yeah, absolutely.
Well, speaking of getting Jen's number, what is the best way to get a hold of Jen if people are looking to buy a home or maybe retire, move in from out of state?
My cell phone is 302-278-5591. And my email is jennifer@theparkergroup.com.
Perfect. All right, Rachel, anything else? Any last minute brags on Jen?
Well, one other thing that she does, which is a little bit of a left turn, but I should have to say too, is she actually runs our entire mentor program as well. So all the new agents, she's actually the one that's training our new and up and coming top producers as well. So yes.
That's how you know she's the expert in her field.
The expert, yes.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys for coming in and creating such a welcoming environment within the Parker Group, but also welcoming new friends to our area when they decide to move here. But we've got some more Coast Life that's headed your way. You're not going to want to miss it.